Ladies, I'm here on the show, and I am here to recap the Sunday Night Football game that just ended. Patriots, Bills, and there's no more undefeated teams left, ladies and gentlemen. Recap the Eagles, Broncos today. Eagles lost, and the Patriots beat the Bills 23-20, the last remaining undefeated team. Huge win for this Patriots team, man, to go on the road in Buffalo and get a huge win. Drake May was phenomenal. He's going to be the future quarterback of this team. He was phenomenal. He led that final drive to the field goal and the perfect kick. It may not seem a lot to a casual fan, but there's been a lot of block kicks and shit on special teams this year. So that was a perfect kick. Executed everything perfectly. Now they had a 20-10 lead. Buffalo gets a touchdown due to some self-inflicted mistakes by New England. They get another stop, field goal, but then just a perfect response. It's every time the Bills would score, the Patriots would respond. Now after halftime, New England settled for 3 at the end of the half. I get it, but I'm like, you might have to get the time and try and get the touchdown, man. But if they don't take that field goal and don't score, it goes into overtime. So seems like the smart decision there by Coach Vrabel. But yeah, what a performance by Drake May on primetime. I believe his first primetime game. He's going to be the future of this football team. Future quarterback. You know, they've been looking for a quarterback since Tom Brady retired. Mac Jones had a good rookie year, but ever since then they've just been trying to look for a quarterback. And I think they've hit on Drake May. He's been very, very good to start this season. He didn't have any touchdowns tonight, but he made big throws when they needed them. And he was 22 of 30, only 8 incompletions on the night, and had 270 yards passing. He has he's got more accurate as well. Last year, or 2024, 15 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, but then again, he still completed 66% of his passes. The only issue was the turnovers. But he didn't have as good of weapons. There's more weapons with this team, with Stephon Diggs, Hunter Henry, Kayshon Boutte. Like, you have more guys to throw to than you did last year. And this year, he's been phenomenal. 988 yards passing, 74 completion percentage, 7 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions. He's all clean up the interceptions as well. And this Patriots defense, I thought, played pretty good tonight, for the most part. The Bills, you know, they rallied from 20-10 to come back and tie the game, but for the most part, I thought the Patriots defense played pretty well against Josh Allen. But Drake made 22 of 30, 273, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but once again, a great game. Led that final drive that got him into field goal range. And Drake May's been awesome for weeks now, but this felt like his first big moment on the national stage. Tremendous playmaking, accuracy, great decision-making as well. Just a complete performance. And this might be a division race after all. But just the second half, though, after the Bills took the second half lead with a touchdown, Drake May went 13 of 16 for 185 yards, including completion with a 300-pound pass rusher, almost bringing him to his knees, almost getting the sack, but he's able to get away and complete a pass. That was just, they were determined to win this football game tonight. Drake May, though, in the second half, phenomenal. And Coach Mike Vrabel is doing a very, very good job with this team. But this just shows how good of a QB he is, and Patriots definitely got a top-tier QB to me for the future. Stephon Diggs had a big game against his former team. He had about 140 yards receiving, about 10 or 11 catches. So, big game from Stephon Diggs. But like I said, Mike Vrabel. It's just such a good hire for this team. Man. This is what Mike Vrabel does. You hired him to win games like this. you're finally playing Vrabel ball. These are games that they hired him for. And you'll start buying in to him. And it's safe to say he's a better coach than Jerome Mayo. He can still coach, period. Now, there's some bad years at, with the Titans, but there was a bunch of good years. But I just loved watching Vrabel outside the locker room to hug each and every player. Yes, he coaches them hard. He has some Belichick in him. The difference is Vrabel coaches with tough love. He loves his players, but he'll coach you tough. So, great job by Mike Vrabel, the way he has these Patriots playing this year. And they didn't do much in the running game. Stevenson had another fumble, but he had 2 rushing touchdowns, 7 runs, 14 yards, but he had 2 rushing touchdowns. Yeah, he fumbled again. He had like his 4th fumble. But that counter pitch on the Ramondre touchdown was just chef's kiss. What a play call right there. So, hey, Ramondre Stevenson, the stats ain't pretty, but hey, he got 2 touchdowns. But that's a big stage for a young quarterback, and he embraced it. The defense played in a way that I think Mike Vrabel's going to be very, very satisfied with. Besides that 4th quarter, they give up 10 points. But they were able to stall out the Bills' drive in the red zone, which limited them to a field goal. And they executed their last drive very well to make the Bills use all their timeouts to where you're only going to get the ball with like 10 seconds. So, very good job there. Henderson, 6 runs, 24 yards. Gibson, 6 runs, 21 yards. Drake May had 3 runs for 12 yards. But Stephon Diggs had a huge game. 10 catches, 146 yards, 14 yards per reception. A revenge game in Buffalo. Vintage Stephon Diggs. Enter Stephon Diggs. What a game, man. You can tell this one meant a lot to Stephon Diggs returning to Buffalo, and he had a huge game. Massive I wrote to Stephon Diggs' game saying tonight's game was personal. He kind of did force his way out of Buffalo. It was unbelievable performance, no doubt. I'm sure the Bills would have liked to have him back, but I don't think he wanted to be there anymore. But, figures, man, he had a hell of a game. Hunter Henry, 2 catches, 46 yards for Hunter Henry. So, he got 2 catches. He made some huge plays for the Patriots tonight. Kayshawn Booty, 3 catches, 43 yards for Kayshawn. Douglas, 2 catches, 17 yards. Stevenson, 2 catches, 13 yards. And Gibson and Henderson, 1 catch and 2 catches. Defensively, Marcus Jones had an interception. So he played a good game, man. Had the interception. They got half a sack from Milton Williams and Hawkins. Their kicker, Borgalis, was 3 for 3 on field goals. And the Patriots improved to 3-2. Let's go quarter by quarter. 3 in the first quarter, had 3 in the second quarter, 7 in the third quarter, and 10 in the fourth quarter. Kind of boring in the first half, 6-3, but it picked up in the second half and ended in an exciting finish with a field goal. So, there's been so many good primetime games this year, man. Most of these primetime games have been really close and exciting, man. No matter who's playing. For the Bills, they dropped to 4-1. They had 0 in the first quarter, 3 in the second quarter, 7 in the third quarter, and 10 in the fourth quarter. And they dropped to 4-1. No more undefeated teams. Let's go over Josh Allen's stats here. I don't know, dude. I felt he was running out of the pocket too much at times. He ended with 22 out of 31, 253 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had an interception there. I think one was in the third, fourth quarter. He had 9 runs for 53 yards. I mean, Collinsworth mentioned all night how much time Josh Allen had in the pocket and talked about that in reference to the Bills' pass protection. But my thought was wondering if a lot of time spent in the pocket was due to not having guys open. Like, sure, maybe he was getting a lot of time, but were there guys open? Maybe not. But the Bills are Josh Allen and the Pips. Is there one other all-pro caliber player even on that team? It was just kind of ugly football, man. You shouldn't have been in the... Hell, they had 3 turnovers. They were lucky to even be in the game. They had 2 fumbles and an interception. And the Bills' defense wasn't really great tonight, as it does every year. Maybe the defense could keep them from reaching another Super Bowl. If Josh Allen wasn't the quarterback of this team, dude, they'd be screwed. But James Cook has had a bunch of 100-yard games to start this season, but tonight the Patriots done a good job of limiting him. 15 runs, 49 yards, 3.3 a carry. So he's been playing really, really damn well these first 5 weeks. But tonight, just a great job by Mike Vrabel and that damn Patriots defense. Ty Johnson, 2 runs, 10 yards receiving. Kincaid, 6 catches, 108 yards. Shakir, 6 catches, 45 yards. Palmer, 2 catches, 36 yards. Samuel, 2 catches, 26 yards and a touchdown. Coleman, 4 catches, 23 yards and a touchdown. Dawson Knox, 2 catches, 15 yards. Defensively, 1 sack from Bishop, 1 from Shaq Thompson, 1 from Gregory Rousseau, half of 1 from big old Dwayne Walker. And Prater was 2 for 2 on field goals. Now let's go over your team stats from tonight's game. So, Bills had 363 total yards, 245 passing, 118 rushing, 6 yards per play, 25 first downs, 5 for 9 on third down, 0 for 0 on fourth down, 61 total plays, 1 sack allowed, 2 punts, but 11 penalties, 90 yards, 2 fumbles, 1 interception, 34 minutes time possession, but that's 2 things I'll point at. 11 penalties for 90 yards, and then 2 fumbles and 1 interception, 3 total turnovers. I mean, the Patriots had 1, but the Bills had multiple turnovers and 11 penalties. For the Patriots, 338 total yards, 267 passing, 71 rushing, 6 yards per play, 21 first downs, 3 for 9 on third down, 0 for 0 on fourth down, 56 total plays. They allowed 4 sacks, 4 punts, 8 penalties for 93 yards, 1 fumble, no interceptions, and 25 minutes of time of possession. But a huge win for the Patriots on the road, in the Bills' house. But yeah, that was a good football game, man. Really enjoyed it. But the Buffalo's 3 turnovers. The 3 turnovers were really the difference. But yeah, congratulations to Drake May and the Patriots fans. 23-20. They beat Buffalo. Good way to end this NFL Sunday. So yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Until next time, I like. Peace. And I'm going to record my Tigers and Mariners Game 2 recap after this.